Since 1971, J.R. Hobbs has been a trusted leader in heating and air. From residential to commercial, our technicians are fully licensed and certified. Our technology is cutting edge, and integrity at work is not just a slogan.
As part of our team, your safety is important to us. Rules and regulations have been put into place to protect you. Let's start at the top with this, hard hats.
All hard hats and accessories should be inspected daily for signs of dents, cracks, holes, and any damage due to impact, rough treatment, or wear that might reduce its degree of protection. Besides the everyday wear and tear, ultraviolet radiation can also pose a problem for hard hats made of plastic. Damage caused by UV radiation is easy to spot. The hat will lose its glossy finish and eventually take on a chalky appearance. The shell could actually start flaking away. A helmet with worn, damaged, or defective parts should be removed immediately and not worn on the job. OSHA considers painting or placing stickers acceptable only if the manufacturer authorizes the alteration, or if the employer can show that the helmet is not affected by the paint or stickers, and if the paint or stickers would not reduce the ability to identify defects or other conditions that show a reduced reliability. Clean your hard hats on a regular basis. Use warm water and soap and allow to air dry. Store the hats out of the sun, away from extreme temperatures, and in a safe place where it can't get knocked around and damaged. Check the headband to make sure that it isn't stretched or worn and that the hat fits comfortably on your head. Replace any hard hats that are cracked, dented, or has taken a heavy blow.
Now let's focus on the eyes. You must have safety glasses that provide side protection, especially when there's a hazard from flying objects.
Detachable side protectors like clip-on or slide-on side shields are acceptable. If you wear prescription glasses, you must wear eye protection that incorporates the prescription in its design, or wear eye protection that can be worn over your prescription lenses without disturbing the proper position of the prescription lenses or the protective lenses.
Protective eyewear is available in several sizes and may be either single or double lens. The fit of the eyewear is very important. The closer it fits to your face, the less chance of an object getting in around the edge and hitting your eye. A good fit is also important because if the eyewear is uncomfortable, you will be less likely to wear it.
Clean your safety glasses and goggles often with mild soap and water. Wash lenses with water before wiping to prevent scratching. Store eye protection in a clean, dust-proof case or other safe place where it won't get scratched or damaged. Replace your safety glasses if the frames are bent. Replace any kind of eye protection if the lenses are scratched or pitted and impair vision.
To be more visible in the workplace, you must wear these vests and shirts. Reflective clothing should be kept clean and in good condition. They should be replaced or repaired when they are torn, faded, stained, cracked, burned, heavily abraded, or damaged. It can get loud on the job, so we need to make sure that you wear your earplugs and earmuffs when there's a risk of noise-induced hearing loss.
Hearing protection should not be worn if the loss of hearing by using protection poses a risk to you. Earmuffs are typically two hard padded shells connected by a headband that fits over the top of your head. They are usually comfortable to wear but can be cumbersome if you have to work in tight spaces. Earplugs are typically soft foam pieces that are compressed and pressed into the ears where they expand to fit the ear canal. They can be connected by a thin cord and they are disposable. Stereo headphones, Bluetooth, headsets, etc. are not acceptable forms of hearing protection.
When it comes to protection for your hands, not all gloves are the same. There are many types of gloves available today to protect against a wide variety of hazards. The nature of the hazard and the operation involved will affect the selection of the gloves. It's important that you use gloves specifically designed for the hazards and the tasks found in your workplace. That's because gloves designed for one function may not protect against a different function, even though they may look like they are the same.
Take a look. Leather gloves can range from somewhat form-fitting to bulky and stiff, depending on the thickness of the leather used. There are many gloves that use a combination of leather and synthetic materials to make an excellent all-purpose glove. Cut-resistant gloves are usually a snug-fitting glove interwoven with Kevlar fiber to allow it to resist cuts from blades or sharp edges. As a cloth glove, it does not offer much protection from punctures. Typically, they have a slip-resistant coating on the palm and fingers, which makes this type of glove excellent for all-purpose use as well. Cotton gloves are great for keeping your hands clean and warm. While they have some abrasion resistance, they're not a good choice for protecting your hands from injuries. Nitrile or latex gloves should only be used when protection from chemicals or other undesirable substances are required. Aside from this use, they offer no other protection. They are typically a one-use glove and should be thrown away after use. If you are using the gloves that are non-disposable, you must keep them clean and in good repair. Gloves that are ripped or torn or otherwise compromised should be replaced.
Now on to the pants. They should fit properly, and if they are too tight, they could impair movement. And if they are too loose, they might snag or become a trip hazard. Sturdy materials such as denim or canvas are preferred. Belts should be worn as needed, and pants should fall at your natural waistline. Shorts are not allowed. Shirts, including this one issued by J.R. Hobbs Company, should fit properly and be in good repair. You cannot wear tank tops or any shirts without sleeves.
Make sure your shirts extend below your waistline. Tops with vulgar or offensive graphics or messages have no place at the job site.
Safety from head to toe. Every field employee should wear boots that comply with the OSHA standards for non-specialty, safety toe, and protective footwear. This includes leather uppers, non-skid, and oil-resistant soles and safety toe. The safety toe can be steel or composite material.
As with all protective equipment, safety footwear should be inspected before each use. Boots should be checked for wear and tear at reasonable intervals. This includes looking for cracks or holes, separation of materials, broken buckles or laces. The soles of the shoes should be checked for pieces of metal or other embedded items that could present electrical or tripping hazards. Employees should follow the manufacturer's recommendations for cleaning and maintenance of their protective footwear.
Sometimes you may be exposed to concentrated or hazardous particles in the air, so it's important to know about breathing protection.
Respirators are devices that protect you from inhaling harmful substances, including chemical, biological, and radiological agents. These substances can be in the form of airborne vapors, gases, dust, fogs, fumes, mists, smokes, or sprays. In situations in which employees are exposed to harmful airborne hazards, respirators must seal off and isolate the user's respiratory system from the contaminated environment. A disposable respirator or dust mask is effective for most non-hazardous particles.
We hope that by knowing about these tools, you will be prepared for any situation. We value our employees and strive to keep you safe on the job.